8:41 on this Thursday. Good morning and welcome to the Hometown Morning Show with Tori and Kyle in studio. Special guest this morning. Welcome to Michael Villegas. Michael, did I say the name correctly? Yes?
Almost.
What? Oh, all right. Correct me. Michael
Villegas.
Villegas.
Yes.
Okay.
Close.
All right. You work for the city.
I do.
And you are here to talk about, you have a very cool title. We were talking about it off air. What is your title with the city?
Community Preservation Manager.
And you're here to talk about something very, very important. We have been through quite a year, haven't we?
We definitely have.
And some people need a little bit of help. And so you are here talking about the launching of the Santa Clarita COVID-19 Rental Assistance Program. Start talking. We need your help. We need your help, Michael.
Well, as you mentioned, Tori, it's been a tough year. 2020 is one of those years that we kind of just want to put behind us and kind of let it go. Obviously, we still have some residual effect this year. As part of that, in December of 2020, the federal government passed the Consolidated Appropriations Act, which provided the city of Santa Clarita $6.3 million to be able to start a rental assistance program for low and moderate income residents here in the city of Santa Clarita. The city's never had a rental assistance program, so it was kind of a big undertaking over the last month and a half to kind of put a program together that really made sense for our residents here in the city of Santa Clarita. And I'm happy to say we have a program in place. It's open, it's live, we're accepting applications now all the way through April 30th. And again, as I mentioned, it's available to those individuals who are low and moderate income residents. And really to qualify, it's four primary factors. The first and foremost is you have to be a resident here in the city of Santa Clarita. The second is that you have to have a household income at or below 80% AMI. The entire table, which is based on HUD through the U.S. Department of Community Development, is available on our website. It tells you all of the qualifications in terms of dollar figures, but you do have to be at or below 80% AMI.
Okay, wait. Before because you have all these lined up. You know your deal. But I have questions one by one. Let's go back to being a resident of Santa Clarita.
Yeah.
What happens if you just moved to Santa Clarita? Let's say you just moved to Santa Clarita, perhaps because you couldn't afford a place you were living at. So you've just moved here in the last 6 months. Would you still qualify?
Yes, you'd have to have a lease agreement in place with your current landlord, basically indicating that you do live here in the city of Santa Clarita, but yes.
Okay, so the time limit is okay as long as we have some proof that we do live in Santa Clarita.
Correct.
Okay, secondly, you were talking about the qualification as far as your income.
Yes.
What you're saying, 80%, say it again, the qualification?
At or below 80% AMI, area median income.
Area median income.
Correct.
What is our area median income?
For the Los Angeles County, it's about $77,000, but again, it's going to depend on the household, and the household is anyone considered over the age of 18. So if there's multiple members within the household, anyone over the age of 18, their income would be part of the household income. It would have to qualify within the requirements as stated by HUD. Those entire charts are available on the city's website.
Fantastic. Okay, now go. 3.
The third thing is that they have to have had some sort of loss or incurred some significant hardship as it relates financially as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. That could be unemployment, reduced hours at work, things like that. And then the final thing is that they have to be experiencing or at the verge of housing instability or homelessness, which is basically the landlord has said, if you don't pay us, you're subject to eviction, or you're too far behind. If you don't kind of catch up, you are subject to eviction. Obviously, Los Angeles County does have a moratorium currently in place, but nonetheless, if they can prove that they are experiencing housing instability, they would qualify for this program. So meeting all those four factors, they would be able to apply for this program and hopefully get some assistance to the city.
Michael, let's go back to the last qualification.
Yes.
Because we have a moratorium in Los Angeles County for evictions, are landlords allowed to override that at any point? Are they allowed to, I don't want to say bully or hassle, but that's where I'm going. Can they say, hey, I know we have this moratorium, but you haven't paid in 6 months and, I need my rent. I mean, are they allowed to do any of those things? Are they allowed to override or?
It's a requirement from the county. I would say no. But obviously, every landlord is going to be different, right, in terms of their approach with their residents. But the moratorium is in effect until later this year. And while that's in effect, as long as a resident provides at least 25% of rent owed, they are not able to get evicted.
Are the applications that are coming in, are you seeing, first of all, are you seeing a lot of applications coming in?
We're seeing a good amount. I will say, I think as of yesterday, we're at just under 300 applications, so not bad for the first week. or so. We do expect a lot more. Obviously, it's going to take some time to get some of the documentation put together. Like I said, we haven't had a rental assistance program, so we kind of put everything up on the website over the last 2 weeks. So it is going to take a little bit of time for some of the individuals to get all that proper documentation put together. But as of yesterday, I believe it was about 300 applications, give or take.
Is this a first come, first serve type of thing? But
So-
like when the money runs out, the money's out.
So it's not necessarily first come, first serve. Per the federal guidelines, we do have to prioritize households at or below 50% AMI. Those are the ones in most needs. And then those households who have experienced unemployment for more than 90 days. So those are the individuals that we will prioritize first. After that, we will basically kind of see what is there. And then once the money's exhausted, obviously, we're kind of done.
I guess you have to constantly move the goalpost just a little bit to accommodate what you're dealing with. Like you said, this is the first time we've ever had something like this. So you kind of have to feel it out.
Correct.
Put stuff on the table, kind of put the puzzle pieces in place, right?
Correct. We have a great team. They really spent a lot of time really developing all the items associated with the rental assistance program. But as you mentioned, it's the first time we've done it. So we are making adjustments kind of as we go.
Final question. Someone's driving around right now, listening to this in the car, saying, I need to get to that website. What's the website? Is there a website? Is there a phone number? Give us all the information so we can pass that along to our listeners right now.
Absolutely. It's www.santa-clarita.com/rental assistance. And then we also have a telephone line that is live Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m., 661-286-4143.
Number again, repeat that for me.
661-286-4143.
Fantastic.
And then for those individuals that need just a little bit more assistance, we do offer appointments on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You just have to call the number that I just mentioned, speak to a representative. They'll set up an appointment for you on a Tuesday or Thursday. You can come into City Hall, and we'll walk you through the entire application.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, because sometimes these applications can sometimes be a little daunting.
Exactly.
Especially if you've already done the whole unemployment thing, and there's just so many words, lots of words on pages, and so to have someone walk you through is extremely helpful in these situations.
Absolutely, we're here to help. Anything that we need.
Michael, thank you so much for coming by and explaining all of this stuff. It is just another big piece of helping us through this COVID nightmare that we've been in for the last year or whatever. I know we're seeing the light. We're getting there.
It's almost there.
But we still need some help. We're picking up the pieces from last year, and you guys are there for us, and we really do appreciate it. Thank you for coming in and explaining everything we needed to know about this rental assistance program, the phone number, knowing that we can make an appointment. If you have any other questions, please call us here at the station, or look at hometownstation.com, or go to our Facebook page, because we just recorded this live on Facebook, and you can hear the entire interview in case you missed any portion of it. Michael, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Excellent.